Guys, welcome to another episode of Two Pit Bulls, where I do dog educational videos. Nala, no, back over there, over there. She's trying to get on those rugs. I don't want her to dirty them. Where I do dog educational videos. So today's topic is going to be what is a German Shepherd. But before I get started, I'd like to add a story about my experience with a German Shepherd, which was my first dog ever. A German Shepherd was. Nala, come on, over there. Get back over there. Come on. Come on. I know. You want to lay on the rug. No, because then you're going to dirty it. She wants to lay on the rug that we use in the living room. It's very soft, and I don't want her to get on it because, you know, they get it really dirty with their freaking fur. Anyways, over there. Get back over there. See, they listen. Nala, over there. Come on. She thinks I have food for her. I just fed them. She wants more food, so I don't want to get her fat, even though she's already fat. And yes, I know my dogs are chubby. To all you haters out there, I've mentioned that in you know, freaking videos in the past, so you're not gonna try to make me look bad by saying that. So anyways, so a little bit over there. Nala, get over there. Come on, get over there. So anyways, in the past I did own a German Shepherd. I was around 5 years of age. The way that it happened was I was out back throwing the trash early one morning, and I saw this female German Shepherd, adult female German Shepherd, walking next to this baby German Shepherd, and I knew it was the mother or something, or it was related to it somehow, because it kept following the adult female around. And then it stopped as soon as it saw me, and I saw that they were looking pretty dirty. So I guess they had been out in the rain, because the previous night had thunderstorms, and I'm pretty sure they were out in the rain, and I felt bad. And so I ended up going back inside and giving him water. And as I was giving him water, the puppy was like letting me pet him and stuff. And I really felt for the dog, because it was very furry. And you know how German Shepherds are when they're young. They're very soft fur, and it's like a warm blanket. And so I ended up doing is grabbing the puppy, and then my parents were still in bed. It was like 8 in the morning, and it was a Saturday morning. And so my parents were still in bed, and what ended up happening was, basically, you know, I grabbed the dog, went inside, woke him up, and I was like, well, there's this dog outside, you know. I told my dad, there's this dog outside. What do you want me to do with it? And he was like, what do you mean? And I was like, yeah, there's this adult dog, and then there's this baby puppy that I have with me. You know, what can we keep him? And he shoots up out of bed. He's like, what? And he looks at my arms, and he sees me holding the dog. He's like, put that thing back with its mom. It's like, it's dirty. You don't know if it has, you know, fleas or ticks. And so I started laughing, and I go outside and I put him down, and then I try to scoosh him away, you know, like shush him away. And he's staying next to me. He's standing, like, sitting right in front of my face and just looking at me, like, saying, now what? Like, why aren't you taking me in? And so I finally tell my dad, I'm like, I don't think he wants to leave. Like, I think he wants to stay. And so he kind of just ignores me and lets me play with it for a few hours. I think it was 2 hours I was out there playing with him. Then I finally go inside, and I tell my mom and dad, I'm like, can I keep him? And they finally just say yes. But before that, rewind back a little bit. The mother, as I come back, you know, from taking the dog in, from showing my mom and dad, the mother's gone. So it was like a signal, like saying, he's in your hands now. You know, my puppy's in your hands. My baby's in your hands. And so, yeah, that's a little bit of the story. Fast forward almost a year later, the puppy's growing. He's looking bigger. His bones are getting bigger. His fur has been getting longer. And so one day we're out walking to the store. The dog is out in the neighborhood chasing my friends around. And this car pulls up to our driveway, because it's a parallel drive. It's a parallel park driveway. Sorry, I had a burp. And there was a spot open, and my dog happened to be right there on that spot, and that car reportedly just rushes my dog. Like, I mean, the driver just purposely runs it over. And like, how can you not see a puppy, you know, standing there on the grass? And that car basically ran up on the curve to the point where it ran over onto the grass, and where my dog was lying, you know, under the shade of the tree, and it ends up running my dog over. It breaks my dog's ribs. And then when I get back from the store, I'm wondering, why is there a large crowd in front of my yard? Not my front of my yard, but, you know, on that patch of grass between the parking spaces and the public street and the sidewalk. You know how there's patches of grass sometimes there. Usually mailboxes are in that area, if you guys know what I'm talking about. That's how places in Chicago are, because I used to live in Chicago at this time. And so I'm wondering what the heck is going on. And I ask my friend, as I'm asking him, I get in between him and I look down and I notice my dog's like not moving. So I was like, what is going on? Like, did he fall from a tree or something? Because he was liking to climb trees. He was at that age. And so I was like, what is going on? And I looked down and I noticed blood, a little bit of blood on his nose. And I'm like, oh no, something's wrong. And then I flip him over because he's on his belly side. He's on his side. And I look at his stomach and he has tire marks on him, like tread marks on him. And I'm like, what happened? And then this older kid, he was like 12 years old and I was like 5 at the time. He's like, some guy was pulling up to the parking space and he just purposely ran up on the curb to run the dog over. I was like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, you could hear the bones crack, the ribs crack. And I instantly started getting sad. And I'm not going to lie, I cried later on, just as any kid would cry when a puppy dies. And so yeah, that's my story about it. I still remember vividly trying to carry him, and the weight. I don't know if you guys ever carried a dead dog or when your dog passes away, but they are heavy, even as puppies, especially for my age. I was 5 trying to carry this heavy dog. I just remember how crazy it is when their body is instantly, gone, their soul is gone. How their body is just so heavy because their muscles are no longer alive and their nerves are dead. So it was pretty crazy, and I still remember that vividly. And it was just my story of my first German Shepherd ever, my first dog ever. And look at Yogi, he looking sad. He's thinking of the story. He's like, oh no, that's a terrible story. Yes, Yogi. Yes, look at those cute bubbly eyes. Anyways, so yeah, that's my story of a German Shepherd. And now let's move on to the topic. It's very sad, I know, but it happens, everybody goes through that, childhood age where they gotta get rid of their dog, or their dog runs away, or their dog ends up getting hit by a car like mine did. Or I've even heard crazy stories. A friend of mine, their dog jumped out the window of an apartment and it died instantly, because it fell on impact. It jumped out of the window of the apartment, which is pretty crazy. Anyways, moving on to the topic, what is a German Shepherd? Just had a personal story with those dogs. Thought I'd share it with you guys. Let me know what you guys think about the story. It is 100% true. I was very young at the time. I was 5 years of age. I was learning about dogs at the time. I named the dog Smokey. If you guys are wondering what the dog's name was, Smokey. And we named it Smokey because it was those German Shepherds that come in that color variation that's black. And instead of a brown chest or brown paws, it's like a grayish color. Comment down below if you guys know what I'm talking about. There's like these German Shepherds that come in like a black and whitish, grayish coat on the chest and sometimes on the paws. So yeah, yeah, I just miss that dog. I wish I could have had it with me, but because we were moving soon before the dog's death. But oh well, life happens. Sadly, this, ignorant, people that don't care about dogs and rather just run them over. So if you guys are wondering what happened to the guy, the guy ended up fleeing the scene. Like as soon as he ran over the dog, he left. So what I'm saying is, why did he have to run over the dog in the first place? He could have just parked like a normal person and not go up on the curb and run my dog over on the grass. So it makes me think it was someone who we knew that didn't like us or something. I don't know. But last I heard, it was a black Mercedes that had ran over my dog. Anyways, today's topic is going to be, what is a German Shepherd? The German Shepherd dog is a well-proportioned and very strong dog. The ears are wide at the base, pointed upright and turned forward. The ears of puppies under 6 months may droop slightly. The bushy tail reaches below the hocks and hangs down with the dog when the dog is at rest. The front legs and shoulders are muscular, and the thighs are thick and sturdy. The round feet have very hard soles. There are 3 varieties of German Shepherd: double coat, plush coat, and long-haired coat. The coat must often come in black with tan, sable, or all black, but also can come in white, blue, and liver. But those colors are considered a fault according to many standards. The white GSD dogs, which stands for German Shepherd dogs, basically are recognized as separate breed by some clubs and are being called the American White Shepherd. A piebald color has also occurred in a single GSD bloodline that is now being called a Panda Shepherd. A Panda is 35% white. The remainder of her color is black and tan and has no white German Shepherds in its ancestry. So yeah, there's a lot of color variations, you know, in German Shepherds. There's all black German Shepherds, there's all white German Shepherds, and you know, even black and brown, black and white. It just depends. So the little bit of the temperament, often used as working dogs, German Shepherds are courageous, keen, alert, and fearless, cheerful, obedient, and eager to learn. Tranquil, confident, serious, and clever. GSD dogs are extremely faithful and brave. They will not think twice about giving their lives for their human pack. A lot of German Shepherds back in World War II were used for training purposes and military combat. So it's pretty interesting. They will not think twice. You know, they have high and learning capabilities. German Shepherds love to be close to their families, but can be wary of strangers. Their breed needs his people. Their breed needs his people and should not be left isolated for long periods of time. They only bark when they feel it is necessary. Often used as police dogs, the German Shepherd has a very strong protective instinct and is extremely loyal to its handler. Socializes breed well, starting at puppyhood. Aggression and attacks on people are due to poor handling and training. And that is true. There are German Shepherds, like my neighbor's German Shepherd right down the street is very aggressive. Like, it doesn't even like my dogs. My dogs don't like it because, you know, he starts getting rowdy, and then my dogs want to defend us, so it just starts an all-out war. But yeah, some of them can be very aggressive, you know, due to poor training and handling. Problems arise when an owner allows a dog to believe he is pack leader and over humans and or dogs not give the dog the mental and physical daily exercise it needs to be stable. This breed needs owners who are naturally authoritative over the dog in a calm but firm, confident, and consistent way. They must be firmly trained in obedience from an early age. German Shepherds with passive owners and or whose instincts are not being met can become timid, skittish. Sorry, I can't freaking read today. And be prone to fear biting and develop a guarding issue. They should be trained and socialized from an early age to prevent all these issues from happening. German Shepherds will not listen if they sense that they are stronger minded than the owner. However, they will also not respond well to harsh discipline. Owners need to have, you know, the dog accordingly. German Shepherds are on one of the smartest and most trainable breeds list. Which is pretty true. I mentioned that in my old videos. You know, learn canine instincts and treat the dog accordingly. German Shepherds have a strong drive to get the job done and task, you know, completed in life. When training with police officers or military people, they just have that natural instinct. Another thing, the German Shepherd also excels in many other dog activities, including Schutzhund, tracking, obedience, agility, fly ball, and, you know, ring sport. His fine nose can sniff out drugs and intruders and can alert handlers to the presence of underground mines in time to avoid the detonation or gas leaks in a pipe buried 15 feet underground. The German Shepherd is also a popular show and family companion. The height of these dogs is usually in males 24 to 26 inches, females 22 to 24 inches, and the weight is 77 to 85 pounds. Health problems. Indiscriminate breeding has led to hereditary diseases such as hip and elbow dysplasia, blood disorders, digestive problems, blow, epilepsy, chronic eczema, inflammation of the cornea, dwarfism, and flea allergies. Also prone to specific tumors. Yeah, and other health issues that I cannot pronounce. Living conditions. The German Shepherd will do okay in an apartment if sufficiently exercised. These are relatively inactive indoors and do best with at least a large yard. And that's true. A lot of them like to run their energy out. My neighbors likes to run all the time. He chases butterflies, so that's pretty funny. Exercise. German Shepherd dogs love strenuous activity. Preferably combined with training of some kind, for these dogs are very intelligent and crave a good challenge. They need to be taken on a daily brisk long walk, jog, or run alongside when, you know, for example, when you're on your bicycle or on a scooter or just running out, exercising. While out on the walk, the dog must be made to heel beside or behind the person holding the leash As in a dog's mind, the leader leads the way, and the leader needs to be the human. Most shepherds love to play ball or frisbee 10 to 15 minutes a day, or fetching along with daily pack walks will tire your dog out quite nicely, as well as give him a sense of purpose. Whether it is ball chasing, frisbee catching, obedience training, participation in canine play group, or just always include daily walkings, jogs to satisfy the dog's migration instinct. If under exercise and or mentally challenged, this breed can become restless and destructive. Does best with a job to do. So basically, the German Shepherd always needs a mission. They can't just be laying around and stuff. Look at her over there. Look at her. What's going on, babe? Huh? She wants to go out already. She probably wants to go to the bathroom, but I'm almost done with the video. Anyways, the life expectancy of this dog is on average 13 years. Litter size is usually from 6 to 10 puppies. This breed sheds a bit of hair constantly and is seasonally heavy shedder. They should be brushed daily, or you will have to brush all the hair all over your home, off your couches, or off the carpets. Bathe when only necessary. Overbathing can cause skin irritation from oil depletion. Check ears and trim claws regularly. So a little bit about the origin. Germany, Captain Max von Stefans, I think his name is. Stefans, something like that. Basically, other dedicated breeders as well produce a responsive, obedient, and handsome German Shepherd using long-haired, short-haired, and wire-haired local herding and farm dogs from Württemberg, Thurgina. I don't know how to pronounce that. The dogs were presented in Hanover in 1882, and the short-haired variety was first presented in Berlin in 1889. In April 1899, von Stefanitz registered a dog named Horan as the first German Shepherd dog in English. Until 1915, both long-haired and wire-haired varieties were shown. Today, in most countries, only the short coat is recognized for show purposes. The first GSD was shown in America in 1907, and the breed was recognized by the AKC in 1908. The German Shepherd dogs used in movies Rin Tin Tin and Strongheart brought a lot of attention to the breed, making it very popular. So basically, those were the early stages of recognizing the German Shepherd breed as a legit dog. And I hope you guys enjoy this video and the personal story that I shared, regarding my experience with this breed. And I hope you guys take something away from it. Hope you guys take something away of this video. I hope you guys learned a lot. German Shepherds are good dogs. I really like them. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace and God bless. Take care, guys. Subscribe. Give this video a big thumbs up. Comment any dog topics below, and I'll see what I can do. See you guys on the next one. Peace.